Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to thank Lily White Swan for being in the zone tonight. This is 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. I am Rebar, and now it's time for the Solid Mud Show. Yeah, it's Friday. You knew that. It's happy hour. You probably knew that. And it's Friday the 13th. I hope we survived this. I hope we do. How's everybody out there? Getting ready for the holidays? Oh, the lights in town's magnificent. Magnificent. The parade was last week. Oh, that was fantastic too. KMRD was there. Well, it's time for Rebar's favorite song of the week. So let's just get started, man. Here's the trend. Band-Aid on your community radio.
Wait, Mark, stop. That's on the other side. Oh, that.
Yeah. Devo, Uncontrollable Urge. Yeah, it's going to be like that tonight, folks. It's Friday the 13th. So, that's the way it is. And then there was The Scientist. A song called Last Night. Part of that, The Nubs. I Don't Need You because I Got Me. Very self-empowering song. You know, I think that's what the punk movement was all about. And then we started that off with Rebar's favorite song of the week, The Trend, Band-Aid. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th, so you might need one of those. Well, let's just dive back into it. What do you say? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a AC/DC cover of Back in Black. And the artist, best I can tell, is just some guy in his mom's basement with a Casio. Here we go. On your community radio, 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP, Madrid, New Mexico. That's right, we got 30 watts. That was Spider-Man by Frenchie. That's a band out of the East Bay, Oakland, California. Part of that was Richard Cheese with Welcome to the Jungle. Bet you never heard that song quite like that, have you? Oh, he brings the cheese, doesn't he? Then there was Jazz Against the Machine with Bomb Track. And then we started that set off with an AC/DC cover of Back in Black.
Rebar. Hey.
Whoa, hey, Jeb, what's up, man?
Hey, Rebar.
Hey.
You done with your backtracking now? I got.
Well, yeah, I guess I am. Hey, everybody, this is Jeb, our time machine mechanic.
Yeah. I'm here.
Well, yeah. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, we got a lot of time machine stuff. And hey, man.
Yeah.
Well, what's up? You're wearing all this red and white camo. I never seen that before. What's up with that?
Well, it's a making of my own invention. You know, camo for the season. But I'm dressed for we're out on the prowl on the war on Christmas. So
What, war on Christmas?
yeah, the war on Christmas.
Huh? There's no.
Yeah, there's a war on Christmas.
No,
Don't you?
there's no
What's
war
that?
on
What's
Christmas.
that? Are you on there, Rebar?
I
I haven't heard you play any Christmas music or anything like that. You're just playing your usual garbage.
Well,
and,
yeah.
we got a war on Christmas going on. I heard it on Hannity.
There's no war on Christmas.
There's really war on Christmas.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, my neighbor, Percy. You remember Percy, right?
Oh yeah, he came on the show. We interviewed him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I don't know
Percy,
why you wasted your time with that. Whatever. Anyway, giant inflatable rainbow snowman. What is he trying to turn this?
Yeah.
Trying to turn Christmas into some pride event? What is happening here?
Well, it's just people.
So that was the first volley in the war. I was skeptical at first until I saw it firsthand in my own town. This is despicable.
Well, we do a big light show here. You've seen it. Doesn't it look great?
Yeah, it looks wonderful, but this giant rainbow snowman, He threw the first volley. I threw the second one. I hit it with my pellet gun.
Oh no.
Yeah. They thought it was a toy at first. There's so much duct tape on that thing now, and it looks like it's that soldier in the war on Christmas is being taken down quick. And
Oh boy.
we can't stand for this kind of insurrection. And this war on Christmas, we're gonna win this one.
I don't think that's what Christmas is about. Jeff.
No, that's exactly what Christmas is about. Christmas, and not some
Hang
giant
on,
rainbow snowman that's inflatable. This thing's like 7 feet tall.
Right.
It's
Hey,
a
Jeff, man,
disgrace to the neighborhood. I just can't.
Jeff,
I'm
Jeff,
just
hold on, man.
outraged.
Hold on, man. Yeah, take a breath, man. And the time machine needs some work, man. I was hoping we could take it out tonight. And
this war. We got to gather our forces right now. This war on Christmas. We're gonna have to organize. The time machine's gonna have to wait for tonight, Rebar.
Okay. Well, let's just get back to the music then.
We're gonna get our troops stocked up with time machine
here.
fuel. Get them all riled up.
Oh no. All right, let's just play some music here, folks, and it is the season.
So let us know.
It is the season. Hey, here's Nuclear Device.
That'd be a good idea.
Partisans, name of the song.
Percy like
Partisans. Yeah. Here we go on your community radio, 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico.
A little rainbow mushroom cloud.
That was the Viagra Boys. Sports was the name of that song. Before that, the Tights with Cracked. And then there was Gang of Four, Damaged Goods. Prior to that, the Scatolites, Fort Rock. And previously to that was the Nuclear Device with Partisans. And then we started that set off with Death. Keep on Knocking. That's from back in 1978. That was a lot of songs, but they were short. Punk rock. Yeah, they can't keep it up for more than 3 minutes. Well, I'm Rebar, and this is 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico, and we are your community radio. So I have a few announcements here. The holidays are upon us. Have you seen the town? Oh my goodness, it's all lit up and bright. And I know there's a contest to see who has the best decorations out there. I know the kids in town are going to judge it on Sunday is the judging. So you got a couple more days to spruce it up and get it to top-notch satisfaction. But KMRD is having an open house on Christmas Day. Come down and join us. All are invited to our 3rd annual Christmas Day open house. The station's located at number 10 Rail Yard Lane. We'll be here from noon till 3 on the 25th. That's the big day, folks. For cookies, hot drinks, karaoke, and collaborative holiday programming. Yeah, that's kind of fun. It's kind of very avant-garde with just people dropping in and out and different folks. It's a festive time. There's also a kids' gift exchange and party. The Madrid Cerrillos Children's Gift Exchange and Christmas Party is coming up. Wish cards have been filled out, and it's time for anybody wanting to participate in gift giving to pick up a wish card from Java Junction. Return wrapped and tagged gifts to Java Junction before Friday, December 20th. The kids' Christmas party will happen on Sunday, December 22nd at 4 p.m. at the Firehouse. Oh yeah, that's a big day too, December 22nd. Thank you to our wonderful community for participating in this event. Yeah, folks, we do it up right here for the holidays, man. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah, hey.
Can you believe this?
Hey, everybody. Hey, it's Jeb. Jeb's our time machine mechanic. We've developed this time machine to go back in town to find the first moment of music but we had a little problem with it, so we've contracted with Jeb, the time machine mechanic, and were you back there looking at the time machine?
No, I was just over at the coffee shop. I just got booted from the 86 from the coffee shop.
What?
I can't believe this. So, no, I don't drink coffee, but I go over there a lot.
Yeah.
I need cups. And so they give me cups. So I went over there to get some cups, for the troops when they start showing up for, getting them fired up with some time machine fuel. And as I was walking out, they said happy holidays to me. And I turned around and I said, no.
Well, yeah, they're having a holiday party there.
It's Merry Christmas. And they just, I was like, are you serious? It's Merry Christmas. And they said, Jeb, just leave. And I said, can I have my cups? I said, yeah, take your cups and leave. And I just...
Jeb. Okay, I know what happened. You went into a... Oh, boy, you went into a war and Christmas rage over there, didn't you? Jeb.
I can't believe the
Jeb, nobody gets 86 from the coffee shop, man.
Yeah, and I give them a lot of business. I get a lot of cups.
You get a lot of cups from them. Oh my goodness.
That's just unbelievable. I can't. Anyway, all I wanted was to have some cups for other troops when they start showing up for this war on Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to make sure
they
were going to get fired up.
Jeb, I've heard you wish people happy holidays.
Well, when I wish people happy holidays, I mean Christmas and New Year's.
Oh boy!
Okay.
I understand.
That's and you only say that after Christmas and before New Year's. You say that in that week between those two.
I understand.
That's the only proper way to use that term.
I understand why you got 86 now. So, maybe
I tried to explain that to
them. Man, why don't you go work on the time machine? Let's play some more music.
I expect some guys are going to be some people are going to be showing up. I'm going to get some cups lined up with some fuel.
Here's Snake Finger, Magic and Ecstasy. Yeah. We got to do some peace negotiations around here. Hang on. Vertassen Arc Materializer was the name of that band with the Asbestos Song. That band's out of Oakland, California. And then there was Primus. Hello Skinny. Primus is out of Berkeley, California. Prior to that, The Residents. Sinister Exaggerator. And they're out of San Francisco, California. And then there was Negative Land with Christianity is Stupid. And then prior to that was Snake Finger, Magic and Ecstasy. And where was Snake Finger from, Jeb? You know where Snake Finger was from? Los Angeles, California. Snake Finger.
All them weirdos are from Los Angeles.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, Jeb, our time machine mechanic.
Yeah, was that? I wanted to ask you about a couple of weeks ago. DJ Benthos guy.
He filled in for me.
He did not play one Thanksgiving carol. Well, what was up with that? Are you going to play any Christmas music here? Yeah.
No.
I heard the word Christmas maybe once tonight, and I think I said it.
I didn't really bring any Christmas music tonight. No, Jeb. I'm kind of playing punk rockish kind of stuff here. And I'm going to switch gears a little later. We'll get kind of groovy.
This
but
communist thing about not playing any Christmas music.
That's what other DJs. Maybe they'd play it. I don't know.
Well, I got a confession to make. I got to make here. It's like I called in drunk on a couple of Thursdays ago or Friday.
Oh yeah, DJ Benthos told me. He told me you didn't show up.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, and we had some problems with the time machine too because he tried to take it out, and oh man, I couldn't use it last week. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, what did he do?
I have no idea, but all the circuitry was damp. It was as if it was just stuck in a snowbank or something.
Damn Minnesotan. Anyway, well, so actually, I was in line at Walmart. I had to.
That's why you didn't come. That's why you couldn't make it into the show.
I had a Black Friday thing I had to do. Although I'm sure you're going to call it African American Friday.
Oh, Jeff,
you know that's your side on the war on Christmas.
Jeff, there is no war on Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Well, anyway, so like I got to tell you about this. I'm at Walmart. There's a line of 7 or 8 people. I couldn't believe it. It was you know the Madrid Walmart.
Yeah, it was Black Friday, Jeff.
And it was Black Friday. Yeah. I was there at 2:00 in the morning, and luckily I was in front of the line. And so I get in there, and you know I need to get a karaoke machine for the missus. You know how much she loves to hear me sing.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, every time I start singing, it puts her right to sleep. She goes into the bedroom, turns on the TV, and she's out like a light. That's I mean, and so I gotta get the missus a karaoke machine. It helps her sleep.
Okay.
But so anyway, so I'm here. Yeah. I'm getting my karaoke machine, and this little Korean woman comes up and starts reaching at me like she's gonna grab my karaoke machine, and it's chaos, you know. And
how do you know she was Korean?
I speak Korean. I was in the war.
You were in the Korean War?
No, the war on Christmas. Pay attention, Rebar. And so she's trying to pull this thing out of me, and we fall into this display of like 30 boxes of these things.
You guys were fighting over the last karaoke machine in Walmart?
No, it wasn't the last one. There was a stack of 30. We just knocked them all over.
Oh my goodness, Jeff.
Did
you get 86 out of Walmart too?
I got escorted.
That's kind of the same thing, yeah.
I got my karaoke machine though. They were they're still making the sale, of course, you know. But
awesome, man. I think the little missus is gonna like that.
Yeah,
she's gonna like that.
Oh, don't tell her.
Oh,
she doesn't listen to the show. I don't think. But anyway, so man, and that's just the battles that we're raging, you know, for the you know the war on Christmas is like, why are we having to fight these battles?
Yeah, that's a good question. But sounds like you're on the front line, man.
I'm taking care of it.
You're one of those, yes, sir.
No,
all right.
I got my line up on Walmart.com of my red and white camo. So it's amazing looking.
You blend right in with the reindeer, huh?
Right. Well.
I heard a joke today.
Okay.
Yeah. What reindeer? Which one of Santa's reindeers did the dinosaurs fear the most?
Why would dinosaurs fear a reindeer?
Comet.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
Listen, it's a science joke. You know. Anyway.
Science.
And Christmas,
magic.
Reindeer. Yeah,
science, magic, same thing.
All right, let's just
the only magic we got here is the magic of Christmas.
All right. Hey, I got an idea. Maybe you could go string some lights on the time machine.
We got plenty of lights on the time machine. It can always use more.
Let's just get back to the music, folks. Here's Frenchie, another band from Berkeley, California. Right here on your Community Radio 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. That was a double shot of Money Mark. That last song was an untitled instrumental. And prior to that was Insects Are All Around Us, which I find pretty fascinating. It had a science element in that song. Did you catch that, Jeff?
Science.
Yeah. All right.
It's the only magic, like I said. The only magic there is that science is magic, and the only real magic is the magic of Christmas.
Okay. All right. I guess science and time travel are two different things. All right. And before that was Jumbo Shrimp.
Getting smart.
Trouble in Town was the name of that song. Jumbo Shrimp is a East Bay Ray outfit. And Trouble in Town was an East Bay Ray song. So he covered his own song, which that's kind of fun, huh? Then there was Frenchie, started us off with The Last Time. Well, I'm Rebar, and this is the Solid Mud Show. It's Friday the 13th, folks. And you're listening to 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. And since we are community radio, I have some community announcements. There's a kids gift exchange and party. Wish cards have been filled out, and it's time for anybody wanting to participate in gift giving to pick up their wish card from Java Junction. Return a wrapped and tagged gift back to Java Junction before Friday, December 20th. And that's for all the kids in town. So what happens is the kids go down to the coffee shop and they fill out their little wish card. And then an angel, maybe, or elf, maybe that's you.
When do you kids want to fill out a thing for some cups for me?
Okay, well, we have there's a request. There's a request right there. And yeah, Jeb would do that if he got 86. So maybe somebody could fill that out for him. So the kids, they fill out what they want, and then the people in the community, the angels and the elves come by and pick up one of those cards and fulfill that wish.
Yeah. One of those cards should have some cups on it.
And that's going to happen December 22nd, 4 p.m. at the Firehouse. And that's a good time.
I'll set up a time you can meet me to drop off them cups.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff. Hold on, man. We're not done here. Oh, hey, look here. Oh, there's a new one. I didn't see this one when I did the announcements earlier. Let's see. Oh, this looks interesting. Dear Santa, I've been pretty good this year. Well, at least better than last year. So knock it off with the coal. I live in Madrid, after all. Anyways.
Just keep reading.
Anyways, here's what I want for Xmas. Yes. Anyway. Huh. Oh, so it's somebody's letter to Santa. Okay. All right. Anyways, here's what I want for Xmas. 7 rolls of duct tape, zip ties, 2 8x10 plastic tarps with grommets.
Sounds like a pretty inventive kid.
Muriatic acid, a box of 44 shells, super glue, and a backhoe. What? Thanks in advance, Jebediah. What, Jeb? Did you stick this in here?
Well, I just wanted to make sure Santa got my list. You know, the mail this time of year is just so unpredictable. I just want to make sure Santa got my list.
Oh, Jesus, all right.
You know,
No.
there's some useful items there.
Oh, that's a really weird list, man.
Not really. There's some useful items there.
All right. Maybe we just better get the music here.
You know, like.
Did you finish decorating the time machine?
Well, I used up the last of my super glue. I was finishing up. I was covering my fingerprints.
Well,
but
I'm sure there's room.
I'm still waiting for people to show up here. Yeah. We got the War on Christmas that we're
Jeb, are you still on that war? Oh man.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen any skirmishes lately, at least tonight. But maybe because they know that the proud, protector of Christmas is right here on the air protecting it for everybody.
Okay. All right, Jeb. You fight the good fight, brother. I'm just gonna play some music, all right? And you go finish trimming the time machine, would you?
I'm gonna go see how I'm gonna use one of them cups, I think.
All right, here's Galactic. What you need.
This one's
right here on your community radio.
Got one here. All right, great.
That was Blundetta with Mustang. Part of that was Lyrics Born with Clap Your Hands. And part of that was East Bay Ray, who maybe you know him from the Dead Kennedys, with Trouble in Town.
And not a Thanksgiving carol by any means.
No. No, that was not. I don't know. Trouble in Town? No.
No,
And then-
it'd be trouble at the Thanksgiving table.
Oh, yes.
That's
I'm
anything.
sure there was plenty of that this year. And prior to that was Galactic. What You Need.
What does Galactic have to do with Christmas? Rebar, are you gonna play any Christmas? I
No,
mean, we're in the season here. Are you're actively participating in the war against
I
Christmas?
came with a lot of punk rock, man. That's all I can say, man. It's kind of what happened.
I'm just not understanding your lack of Christmas spirit here. It's the Christmas season, and you're actively participating on the war on Christmas.
There is no Jeff.
You're on the wrong side of history on this.
There is no war on Christmas, man.
Yeah, I do.
No,
So
I like Christmas. I like Hanukkah. I like Kwanzaa.
I
don't mind.
Do you know the story of Christmas?
Well-
do you know what it's all about?
Well, the true meaning, right? I mean, that's what we're celebrating. Like, goodwill to men, peace on earth. That's what Christmas is about.
What's all that PC hoo-ha? No, that's the story of Christmas. And if you would read your Bible, you would know that it was when Santa came down the chimney and put baby Jesus in the manger, and there was immaculate conception, and Noah, like the only animals that he had more than 2 of were the reindeer. And that's how Christmas happened.
Wow.
Now, if you just read your Bible, you know all of this. But you continue your ignorance of history,
folks. You're listening to 96.9 FM KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico.
That
Mary
goodness. and Jacob, when they were,
I'm Rebar.
they were on
And this
their
is
way
the
to
Solid Mud
Bethlehem to get. They were looking for salvation, not refuge. They were not refugees. They were looking for salvation, and they found it when Santa came down their chimney and put baby Jesus in that manger for them.
Oh my goodness! Here's the Who. Hey, they just played in town, man. Hope you were lucky enough to see this show. Hey, Jeb, man, I don't even know what to say, brother.
Heathens.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh my God, you're I'm glad I'm going to heaven.
That was Perubu. My Dark Ages was the name of that song.
Still not a Christmas song.
No. Before that was Kios, Green Machine.
Unless they're talking about Christmas trees, that's not a Christmas song either.
And before that was The Who, Wolf Totem, some heavy metal.
That wasn't the Who.
Heavy metal throat singing.
That was no. Won't get fooled again.
No, H-U, the H-U. Hey, and they just played
H-U too, Rebar.
Oh boy. Hey, Jeb, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you coming in. How's the time machine going? Are we able to go find the moment when music was first?
We're still working on that. This is not the time of year to be working on the time machine. Why? I've been listening to you and the DJ before you. Nobody's playing any Christmas music. Are you going to play any Christmas carols? Are you going to play any real Christmas music?
I was kind of in a punk rock mood. I mean, I just played Perubu, man. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, dude.
What's that got to do with Christmas? What has got to do with the baby Jesus? The baby Jesus is like he's.
Well, I don't know. There's still plenty of time, It's still like 2 weeks away and stuff. I mean,
you need to be celebrating his immaculate conception from Santa. Santa just doesn't bring you a baby every day. Come on. So are you going to play some Christmas music or what?
Jeb, all right. Look, if I play some Christmas music, will you just shut up?
No. Well, for Christmas Day, I'll shut up. Well, when I'm around you, and I'm not going to be anywhere near you on Christmas Day, so sure.
All right. I guess that's good enough, man. I guess that's good enough. Because I think you.
I may call you with just a call of silence, just so you know that I'm not talking on
Oh.
your for your Christmas
Oh
gift.
man. Well, I wish I had brought Silent Night, but I didn't. That would have been.
That would have
good.
been a wonderful
Yeah,
Christmas.
but you know, I've been kind of in a punk rock mood, man. It's just kind of punk rock. So.
What does punk rock have to do with Christmas?
Oh.
Well,
here, look, I'll show you.
Punk rock is an assault on Christmas.
Here, well, you're right. You're right. Hey, here's a band. Set It Off with a song called "This Christmas I'll Burn It to the Ground." That's kind of like a war on Christmas. You might like it.
Well, yeah, if they're in the right direction. I mean, right.
All right, man. All right.
But
All
punk rockers, well, what do you expect?
All right. Well, let's try it out. This is your community radio, 96.9 FM, KMRD-LP Madrid, New Mexico. Well, there's a couple Christmas songs.
You call that Christmas music?
Oh boy, yeah, that was I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Gayla Peavy.
Who? What?
Yeah, I saw your wish list. You had weird things like that too. So don't.
Hippopotamus Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, Jeb. I don't think you should pass judgment, man. I saw your letter to Santa. All right.
Those are all useful items.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Hey, and prior to that was John Bovey with Backdoor Santa. I know you like that one, Jeb.
I can't say that I disapproved of that one.
Yeah. There you go.
You know.
Yeah.
But you know, John Bond. Oh, John Bond, man, that man.
He had good hair, didn't he?
He had the best hair.
Yeah.
I wish I had his hair.
Oh, another artist with good hair, Tiny Tim, with Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year. Yeah, I'll agree.
Song.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that, Jeb. I
Bad
shouldn't have
hair.
played that.
No.
You're right. I shouldn't have played that one. I agree. Although Tiny Tim is just misunderstood. He's misunderstood. Okay. And then prior to that, Set It Off with This Christmas I'll Burn It to the Ground. Yep. Somebody was angry. I think that's where the war on Christmas started, actually, Jeb. Right
like
there.
My sister.
Right there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you call that Christmas music. That was not Christmas music at all. That was, you know, well, how do you think the baby Jesus feels about that exploitation of his?
Oh well. Speaking of the devil, look, hey Jesus, what's happening?
Oh, hello, Reberwitz.
Oh yeah, hey Jesus.
Jebediah.
Oh, hi Jesus.
Jesus, I didn't know you were still in town.
Oh yeah, I have been working on my new band.
Oh, Jeb, you were supposed to take Jesus back, the time-space continuum, the whole thing, man.
He kind of like suffered enough. I mean, it's been 3 days in that game.
Oh, that was not all that unpleasant. It gave me time to meditate and heal.
Okay, yeah, Jesus. I'm glad you stopped by the station.
Well, I've been listening to your show, Reberwitz, and it seems that this fuss of Christmas is about me.
Well, yeah, I mean, we celebrate the birth of Christ on December 25th. That's the holiday.
I was born in July. I'm a Cancer.
Yeah.
No, Jesus, you were born in December.
No, Jebediah. I was born in July. It was. I distinctly remember. At least it was. Well, it was summer. We didn't call it July then. Although Julius Caesar really insisted on a month for himself.
Well, but that doesn't make any sense or difference. You know, we're celebrating your birth now.
Wouldn't you want to do that on my birthday?
Well, Jesus, it's just when we celebrate you.
Oh well, I appreciate that, but why are you celebrating me? I'm just trying to start a simple rock band.
Oh Jesus, there's a lot of songs, man. There's a lot of songs.
There
Yeah.
are a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus, let us play some more. Let us play at least a couple more songs in celebration of you.
Well, that's fine, Jebediah. Rebarwitz, I appreciate the accolades, but I don't feel it's necessary. I'm just a simple carpenter. I got caught up in some unfortunate events, back there, but Jebediah seems to have like spared me from the worst of it, and I'm living a nice life here.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you were still in town. Jeb had told me he took you back and did all the paperwork, the time machine.
We saved. Don't tell Stella about this, please.
I will see. I'm having lunch with Stella tomorrow, and I'll explain.
No, Jesus! Just let it lie.
All right. Well, I got one more song. One more song. We should get back to the music here, folks.
Well, thank you.
Jesus, just come on,
Jebediah, you seem agitated. Let me take you to the bar let me get you a drink. You look.
Well, yeah, I kind of ran out of cops, so.
Come on, let's come on, Jebediah.
Well, thanks, Jesus.
All right, cool. Wow. Okay, so we can get back to the Solid Mud Show here now. And I got a song. I got one more. In fact, I got one more Christmas song. I think both Jeb and Jesus would like. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. By the folks were there in the manger.